What is going on, guys? Evan here from Evan Sports Corner, back with another live stream here on the channel. Today, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New England Patriots. Buccaneers will get the first possession of the game as the kickoff goes in the end zone for a touchback. Two of the NFL's top teams. Obviously, the Buccaneers have been a contender for a few years now. They've been one of the better teams in the NFL. The Patriots, though, kind of, emerging onto the scene this year, kind of, how do I put this? They are really accelerating in their rebuild. Drake May has accelerated that process pretty nicely for the New England Patriots, and so that's obviously been a big early storyline in this season is how good the Patriots have been at 7-2, well on their way to making the playoffs, possibly winning the AFC East. 1st and 10, and Mayfield will hand it off to the backup running back, Rachaad White, who's once again getting starter reps with the injury to Bucky Irving. That's been obviously quite unfortunate for the Buccaneers. Their offense is one of the most explosive offenses in the league, and they haven't had Bucky Irving. They're without Mike Evans for a long time. They haven't had Chris Godwin since week 5. It has been rough for Tampa Bay, but they're still fighting out here. Baker Mayfield's got them boys at 6-2, thanks to rookie sensation Emeka Egbuka. Baker Mayfield's good quarterback play. And Rachaad White's not a bad backup at all. So, 2nd down and 7 from the Tampa Bay 38.5-yard line. White in the backfield. They motion. They fake. Mayfield goes down the field. He's got Emeka Egbuka across the 50. Out to the 40-yard line and further. Emeka Egbuka, the rookie out of Ohio State. And he makes the big play right there. So Mayfield had kind of a split backfield there with the tight end Otten, who went out to block, ran a little double team on the edge. And Emeka Egbuka comes open on a dig. And that's Emeka Egbuka for you. Double team on backfield, they motion, they fake. Mayfield goes downfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka across the 50. So now 1st and 10 from the opposing 37. The New England 37 to be specific. Egbuka. Mayfield play action. Is he going to look for Egbuka? He's going to throw a quick little pass out to Cade Otton there. Play action bootleg. Gets him a solid gain. Otton's going to get across to the 30-yard line. 2nd down. So, again, the Tampa Bay offense is just straight fireworks. Baker Mayfield, he slings it with confidence every single week. And again, when this offense is fully healthy and you have Bucky Irving and Egbuka and Evans, hopefully at the end of the year, and Otton, and Godwin, just such a dangerous offense for Tampa Bay. Obviously, they're without Godwin and Evans and Irving, but they're still looking solid here from the 30-yard line. Mayfield has White in the backfield on 2nd down and 3. And Mayfield hands it off to White, bounces it back, and White, did he get to the 1st down marker? It's going to be close. I think they're going to give him the spot. He cut it back, and so Tampa Bay will have a... They still haven't put a spot up yet. Sean Tucker's in the game, though. They're backup. Oh, it's 3rd and 1. They marked him a yard short, I guess. I need to lower the volume on the TV. All right. 3rd and 1. Tucker is the running back. And Mayfield will give it to him, and he's got the 1st down across the 25. Fights his way near the 20. Look at Tuck, man. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay. There you go. All right. 1st and 10. Buccaneers moving the football really well early on in this game. Patriots' run defense has been elite this year, only allowing 75 rushing yards per game. Fewest rushing yards allowed by them through 9 games since the 60s. One of the best run defenses in football. 1st and 10 from the 21. Mayfield, play action, looking right side. Got a man, it's Egbuka! And Emeka Egbuka scores! Touchdown, Buccaneers! Emeka Egbuka is a star for a reason. And the rookie sensation just keeps on dominating. My goodness. So Egbuka just kind of runs a little, he just runs like a out and up kind of concept here. It's kind of, and then it turns into like a little wheelwright type of deal on the right side. Look like he was running it out, and then he ran up. And then boom, McBuka with his 6th touchdown of the season. Tampa Bay about to take a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin, PAT's good. Buccaneers start strong. No Buck Irving, no Mike Evans, no Chris Godwin. No problem for this Buccaneers offense. Mayfield doing his thing early on in this one. And Tampa Bay leads 7-0. What a start. What a start for this Buccaneers offense. What a start for this Buccaneers offense. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. That's a really, really strong start for Tampa Bay, though. They needed that badly. Emeka Egbuka, man. He's a beast. Dang, Bills defense already got a pick. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. They're going off already. All right. Wow. That's just insane. McBook. All right, yeah. So New England will get the ball here. This will be very interesting to see how this drive goes for them. Drake May has obviously had a really, really good season. He's really emerged as a true star quarterback in this league, and it'll be interesting to see how he does today. Um, yeah, already throwing an interception though. That's just kind of embarrassing. Rico Dowd, oh my goodness, why? Buccaneers. Big moment here in this one is see how New England responds. Look at that beautiful Florida weather, man. That's incredible. There we go. They'll send this one deep, and New England will return this kick. And nice little hurdle attempt there from Chisholm the third. Nice hurdle attempt. Good one there. That was nice. That was nice. All right, so here's Drake May. He's completing 74% of his passes, second highest through 9 games in NFL history, only trailing Drew Brees. So pretty elite company for May so far. He has been an amazing quarterback early on in his NFL career. We'll see what he can do here. Amazing quarterback early on in his NFL career. First and 10. May looking, firing underneath, and he's got a man. That is going to be completed to Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs making the reception. Second down coming up here for the Patriots. So this Patriots offense, they got Diggs, they got Douglas. No Kayshon Boutte today. He's out with an injury. They also are without Ramondre Stevenson, their lead running back. But they do have TreVeyon Henderson and Terrell Jennings. It is coming down now in Tampa Bay. It was looking nice and sunny in the little commercial like scene that they showed, but it's actually not that nice. As Terrell Jennings is going to get stopped at the line of scrimmage. Again, Tampa Bay's run defense always going to be a problem with Vita Vea up that middle of the defense. So Josh McDaniels' offense is going to be the key matchup today versus Todd Bowles' defense. It's obviously going to be the key. So, Bull's always, defensive-minded coach, always willing to coach up a defense, and you got McDaniels' offense. So we'll see what will happen here. But the rain is coming down in Tampa Bay. 3rd and 1. Henderson in the backfield. May's going to sneak in. I don't think he got there. The Buccaneers are pointing the other way. Looked like Yaya Diaby got in there. And it's going to be a 4th and 1. I do not think May got there. Fourth and short. Patriots 9 for 10 on the season in 4th and short situations. And here's a 4th and 1. Mayo motion to man. Jennings is the running back. They'll give it to him. And he got the first down. Big man in here to block. Is that a defensive tackle who they brought in to block? Kind of like a jumbo package type of deal. That's actually pretty cool. So, 1st and 10. May protected, going down the field. And that one a little overthrown, intended for Mac Hollins. 2nd down and 10 coming up. So, May just kind of put that one up, a little too much air on it. And Kyrus Tonga. Oh, Kyrus Tonga. Okay, that's the guy that they just had on in the block. That's actually funny. I knew it was a D tackle. I just didn't know exactly who it was. It's pretty funny, though. So here's May throwing outside. Another incompletion intended for Hollins on the out route. 3rd and 10. And the rain is still coming down heavy in Tampa Bay. Third and 10. Buccaneers showing heavy pressure. We'll see if they do it. May has some time. Diaby coming in. May going to throw it down the field. Incomplete again. 3rd straight incompletion. It would look like Mac Hollins was in the area. So the Patriots offense wasn't able to do a whole lot on that opening drive. It'll bring up a 4th down. So not ideal here. May just kind of puts this one, again, a little too much on it once again. And this is not a very good... Not a great opening drive from Drake there. Not going to lie. And they'll punt this one away. And this one's going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And so the New England Patriots will have to go back on defense and try to stop this Buccaneers offense. Rain coming down. Maybe it's messing with Drake May's accuracy. I'm not exactly sure. That was a rough first drive from him. Honestly, the Buccaneers defense was pretty good. But guys were open. That last throw, Hollins was open, and May just kind of overshot him. So, now it's up to their defense to get the job done here against this Bucs offense, who marched it down the field on that opening drive. Ibuka had almost 50 on the opening drive in terms of yards. I think he had 45. So, not ideal, obviously, for Tampa or for New England. Drake May has kind of missed some throws. I think they need to get Travion Henderson the ball as well. I'm not really, again, if any Patriots fans are listening, I'm not really sure why Henderson doesn't get the ball that much. I'm starting him in one of my leagues this week because I don't have a running back, another viable option really. And I didn't see him get, he was on the field, I just didn't see him get a touch. All the runs went to Terrell Jennings, and I was kind of confused by that. So y'all let me know why that's the case, because I'm kind of confused. So Oh, my team is struggling right now. No one's doing anything right now. No one's getting the ball. No one's doing anything. That's kind of unfortunate. Unfortunate circumstances for my squad here. Gotta lock in, boys. Come on. Got like 2 or 3 Chicago Bears starting today. They got the ball right now. How's the other league looking? Man, oh man, oh man. These guys are not making plays right now. We'll see though. Yeah, I mean, it's just what it. By the way, I don't know how many points Jonathan Taylor put up in you guys' league. My league, I do a little extra points for. You get 6 points if you go over 200 yards, and you get a few points for what you call it, long touchdown runs. Jonathan Taylor had like 59 or 60 points in 2 of the leagues I'm in. Ridiculous performance by JT today. Ridiculous. He was dominant. I mean, that was insane to watch. Holy cow. 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay at the 20. Tucker in the backfield. Mayfield a motion a man, and they'll give it to the motion man. It is going to be a 1st down, I believe, for Sterling Shepard. Again, it's interesting to see Shepard get a role in this offense from a former Oklahoma wide receiver. Took the jet sweep and got a 1st and 10. So one of the Buccaneers offensive linemen, Ben Bredesen, is doubtful to return with a hamstring injury. I think starting guard. That's gotta suck. Looks like he got injured. Dang, that sucks. He got injured on a kickoff on the extra point on the kick. That's obviously not good. 1st and 10 for Mayfield. Fakes the handoff to Tucker. Blitzer's coming in. Mayfield steps up. Has to get rid of it. Oh, man. He nearly got it to Tucker for a big gain, but Tucker couldn't haul it in. It's a drop, 2nd and 10. Heck of a job there by Baker. This is what he does so well, is evades pressure and turns broken plays into big plays. And he tried to just do a little dump off the Tucker to get some positive yardage. He wasn't able to do it there, though. And it'll be a 2nd and 10. He took a big hit there at the end as well. So Mayfield and this Tampa Bay offense trying to keep it moving. 2nd and 10. Through a wild and wacky 1st down play from the 31. Mayfield will motion White, and he'll hand it off. Tucker makes a cutback, and Sean Tucker follows up the drop with a 1st down run of about 12 yards. And Tampa Bay's offense running the football well against the elite run defense here in New England. And so Mayfield just hands it off to Tucker. He goes through the hole and then makes a nice cutback. So that was good blocking by Tampa Bay and a really nice job as well by the Patriots, or by the Buccaneers O-line. Nice job by Tucker as well to make that play happen. 1st and 10 now for Tampa Bay. Tucker's still in the backfield. And they'll go right back to him. Tucker, nice tackle made there in the middle by Christian Barmore as Tucker found a crease there nearly. That was good. So 2nd down and 7. Tampa Bay with the lead in the NFC South at 6 and 2, but the Panthers not far out at 5 and 4, and the Panthers are playing the Saints today, so they should probably get another win there. So Tampa Bay doesn't take care of business these next couple of weeks. Those Carolina games could really mean something. 2nd and 7. Mayfield strikes it down the middle, and it was nearly intercepted. Dangerous throw. He tried to find Igbuka. Gibbons was there, though, to make that play. That was a really, really dangerous throw by Baker Mayfield here. He just threw this one right down the middle. Gibbons with a great diving play. Third and 7 coming up. Timeout by the Buccaneers, I believe, with 6:14 to go. So big third down play. Bowles wants to make sure that his offense can get something here, and that's what they'll do. They'll take their first time out of the day. That's obviously very important that they do that. Dang, bruh, is DeAndre Swift like not getting the ball anymore? Did he get his chain stolen by Kyle Monangai? It's actually pretty interesting. Ton of zeros early on. Josh Allen and Khalil Shakir will get it going, though. I'm not worried about that. But yikes, this is not good. Third and 7 for Baker and the Tampa Bay offense. Tampa Bay not really that great on third down. 29% at home this year. And they face a third down and 7. Mayfield motions wide out. It's a 5-wide set here for Mayfield. Pressure coming. Mayfield throw. Incomplete over the middle of the field. And it'll be a 4th down and 7. So New England's defense does the job at the end of that drive. They were able to clamp down and covering the middle of the field well early on. Here was the play. Mayfield stepped to his left, looked over, trying to find Emeka Egbuka again, and he was not able to hit that throw. And the punt here from the Buccaneers will be fielded at the 5. And I think they were trying to return that, but he slipped in the... Yeah, I think it's Jones who slipped in the turf. Let's hope Henderson can get the football here. That'd be really nice. Patriots will get it back, though, here in a moment. My team's doing so bad this week. My goodness. So many zeros. Like, Jordan Addison, man, get your stuff together. DJ Moore, Khalil Shakir. Like, they need to make something happen. Dolphins went up 7-0. Wow, that's actually pretty shocking. It's that time of the fantasy football season where a lot of guys in your league don't check their lineups, and that's someone I'm playing this week. I'm playing a guy who currently has many guys out, but my team's struggling a lot because, again, I'm dealing with injuries, and that's been kind of the issue. We don't have no Jake Ferguson this week, so I have to start Colston Loveland. No, Bijan didn't do great today, only 10. And then no Mike Evans, no Bucky Irving. So Jordan Addison, I think, will pick it up. I'm not too worried. I mean, I should breeze to a win. It's just kind of unfortunate that we're playing so poorly right now in this one. Really poor. Really, really poor performance here from the early slate. But again, it's early. We're not worried too much yet about the team at the moment. We're not too worried yet. We'll see, though. Check back in about 30 minutes. Hopefully we'll be doing a lot better in that league. Drake May needs to do better, though. I have him in another league. Drake May needs to start locking in. Yeah, Drake May needs to do good. Because if not, I'm in trouble. There's no good options. All right. Let's lock back in on this. 1st and 10 for Drake May in New England. Their second drive of the day will start at the 11-yard line. And another handoff to Terrell Jennings. Again, I do not understand why Travion Henderson's not getting the football. I'm really confused. Really confused. But shout out to New England, though. Mike Vrabel and this team are on a 6-game winning streak. They're for the first team to start 7-2 after 13 losses in previous 2 seasons. And easiest schedule through week 9, though. That is true. I've seen their schedule, so the heat's up here with the Buccaneers. But hey, Mike Vrabel's the first head coach in New England history to win the first 4 road games. That's actually shocking that Bill Belichick never accomplished that in all those years where they went like 13-3, 12-4. 2nd and 9, May, right side of the field, a little high, but it's hauled in by Diggs. And Stephon Diggs will get to about the 17 before being taken down. A little bit of a high pass right there. Not a great throw. Zion McCollum in coverage there on Stephon Diggs on the out route. Wasn't able to make the play. All right, Minnesota. Go to Addison, baby. Let's go. Jordan Addison. Big play. Let's get it. Not even. 1st and 10. And another handoff to Jennings here, I believe, who is just finding nothing right now. Bro, can y'all get the ball to Travion Henderson though? For real? Alright. I think Henderson is finally in the game here on 2nd down and 10. And May's looking that way. Now he's going to roll out. Chased by Diaby. Throw to the sideline, incomplete. So Diaby with good pursuit, and Drake May and this Patriots offense will now face a 3rd down and 10. So he probably should have hit the check down to Henderson, but he was looking down the field and he wasn't able to make anything happen again. That's why you take your check downs, man. Lock in. 3rd and 10. Evans end zone club. Dang. That hits a little different right now. 3rd and 10. Toss to Henderson on 3rd down. And Travion Henderson makes a couple people miss. And he's going to get a 1st down. What a run by Henderson. Again, I do not understand why Vrabel refuses to play him. That is a big 1st and 10 right there. They toss it out to him. The block's the line. He makes a cut. Makes a couple people miss. And picks up a big 1st down run for New England. Again, get him the football in space. I know what he can do. I watched some Ohio State football last year. Man, he was almost out of there. He was nearly out of there on that run. 16-yard pickup for Henderson. From the 35. Henderson gets the football again up the middle. Well, that time he got stuffed. Probably should keep the outside runs going with him and not so much in between the tackles maybe. But, yeah, great run by him there. Big 1st down pickup. What a call. What an interesting decision. Second down and 10 now for this Patriots offense from the 35. Motions Henry across the formation. Henderson is still in the backfield. May will drop back. Looking over the middle and incomplete. Antoine Winfield with great coverage. 3rd and 10 once again for the Buccaneers. 3rd and 10 once again for New England. This is just another not great throw. I hit him in the hands, honestly. I thought it was a little high coming out, but no, that was a good throw. Good ball. Great protection by the New England O-line here until the end. Third and 10 now from the 35. Split backfield look for New England. May 2 for 7 for 19 yards so far. Play clock is down. May has to step up and run, and he'll be dragged down at the 40. Nice job there by Tampa Bay's defense. 4th down and 6. It is just another great defensive job by Todd Bowles and them. 95 never gave up on this play. And now New England will punt for the second time today. Down the field it goes. Tampa Bay will call for the fair catch inside the 25. That was really nice defense. Buffalo, man. Got to get going offensively, too. Oh, timeout. Okay. No, I want to see who made that. I want to give credit to the guy who made that great tackle. Roberts. Nice. Nice play, dude. Nice play. So New England punts it back. Tampa Bay getting the football. New England's offense has not been able to get anything going today, really, against this Tampa Bay defense. Again, you knew it was going to be a good matchup, a good chess match between Todd Bowles and Josh McDaniels, and thus far, that's exactly what it's been. It's been a chess match that Bowles has won so far through a quarter. And his offense is doing their thing. Tampa Bay, that's what makes Tampa Bay so dangerous, is they have the personnel to be a great offense. And you got Bowles' defense. That's what makes them a legit contender. They play complementary football. Both sides of their team are really good, and that's what makes them a legit contender in the NFC and in the NFL. They can do it all. Giants season is tanking pretty much. But you know what? With Dart and Scattaboo and Neighbors next year, you get another stud in there, man, that Giants team's going to be nasty going forward. Dart just has that ability to make big plays. Not good. Oh, there we go, DeAndre Swift. There we go, Swift. There we go. Let's get going, boy. DJ Moore with yet to record a reception. I think Jordan Addison's the same way. I have both them in multiple leagues, so it's not ideal for either of those guys. They're not playing very well right now. First and 10 for Mayfield. He went 0 for 3 on his last drive after a 3 for 3 first drive. They'll start from the 24. Play action. Mayfield got rid of it. Incomplete. And it looked like he was trying to hit Payne Durham. 2nd down and 10. New England did a much better job covering the bootleg right there. They struggled on that first drive to cover the bootleg, and they gave up some couple solid plays to it. I think at least one. Kate Otten had one reception on it, but that time they played it perfectly, and again dropped by Durham. But I don't think they would have gotten much anyway because of the coverage. So excellent work there by New England's defense. 2nd and 10 now. Mayfield from the 24 or 23. Vrabel's defense showing heavy pressure. There's a lot of guys in the box. And the run to White is stuffed. He's going to bounce it outside, though, and somehow managed to get, I think, 7 yards out of that. That's an extremely impressive run by Rachaad White there, who was bottled up in the backfield by this Patriots defense. But he was able to bounce off an offensive lineman, spin outside, and was able to pick up 7 and make this a 3rd and short. I was actually very impressive from Rachaad White there. Also, a pretty decent job by Sterling Shepard to get out of the way. All around, very interesting play. 3rd and 3 with a minute to go in the first quarter. Empty look for Tampa Bay from the 30. White motions inside. Patriots have a lot of guys up near the line of scrimmage. To the 3rd and 3, the stunt, trying to get pressure, didn't do much. Now Mayfield's in trouble, though. He's going to bounce around. Mayfield's going to be sacked. So at first, the pressure didn't get through, but nothing was open. Then Mayfield had to scramble around, and he was sacked. 4th down coming up. So yeah, the pressure didn't get there immediately. Then Mayfield rolled out to the right. Nothing open. Then the pressure got through. And it turns into a sack right there. Pretty good coverage right there from the Tampa Bay, the New England defense. And now Tampa Bay will be forced to punt the football here. And a return here for Jones, who spins across the 45. There's a flag down. Holding by the receiving team. So Kaylavon Chason was the one who got the sack on Baker Mayfield. First and 10, 11 seconds to play here in the quarter. New England's offense back on the field. Hasn't been their quarter, so. Is that on Brendan Schooler? Special teams weapon for them. I think he just got called for it. Which is sad. I like Brendan Schooler. I think he went to Texas, so. First and 10. 11 seconds to play in the quarter. And they'll fake it. May looking down the field. It's caught. First down. Douglas racing down the sideline all the way to the end zone. And the Patriots strike late. Touchdown New England. Kyle Williams actually was the one who caught it. And he's gone. There's Robert Kraft and Dave Portnoy up in the press box. Play action. May has Williams. I think he's a former Notre Dame receiver, if I'm not mistaken. And he just takes it all the way to the end zone. That's what Drake May can do. Took a hit here at the end. Unbelievable touchdown throw and catch from the New England offense to end the first quarter with fireworks. PAT is good, and the Patriots tie it up at 7. Wow, what a way to end this quarter in Tampa Bay. They held them in check all quarter long, but eventually it didn't matter. Touchdown, New England. I gotta change the quarter. Wow, that was insane. I was like, wow, that's insane. Maybe I'm stupid and he's not from Notre Dame. He's from UNLV. I thought Notre Dame did have a receiver named Kyle Williams, but I'm stupid. He's not Kyle Williams. Not even close. I'm stupid. So many zeros on this team right now. This is embarrassing. Lock in Josh Allen. Lock in Khalil Shakir. Lock in Jordan Addison. Lock in. My gosh, that's embarrassing. What an embarrassing quarter of fantasy football for this team. DJ Moore, 0. Josh Allen, 0.8. 0 Jordan Addison. 0 Colson Loveland. 0 Khalil Shakir. My goodness, y'all. I expect better out of... Oh, my goodness. Okay, the Dolphins, bro. What the heck? What's going on with Miami right now? They're about to be up 13, 14 nothing on Buffalo. That's insane. A-Chain? That's looking insane. 72 yards from Drake May on that last play. Jalen Waddle, who was in trade rumors all week, ends up scoring that touchdown from Tua Tagovailoa. Drake May bomb. All right, so Patriots will kick it off now. And here's the run back through and to the 30. Clone. Through 22 career games, Drake May and Tom Brady looking very similar in terms of statistics. Obviously, is it insane to compare the greatest quarterback of all time to just a second-year guy? Yeah, maybe. But Drake May is insane. He's been off to a great start in his career. I think the Patriots really have something in him, and that was a great throw right there. Obviously, long ways to go before he enters that type of conversation, but he's been really good to start his career, no doubt. 1st and 10, pitch out to Tucker, and Sean Tucker's going to be bottled up at the line of scrimmage by this New England defense. There's Milton Williams on that one. Second and 10. Five wide look again for Tampa Bay. Mayfield going to throw the screen to Shepard. Patriots played up on it, and they couldn't make the tackle. Shepard will get 8, and they'll bring up a 3rd and 2. Third and 2. And another incompletion. Mayfield tried to find Ibuka, and they start off the day with a really nice connection, but then they haven't really been able to get that going since, and New England's defense is going to force another stop on this Buccaneers offense, who struggled to get in rhythm since the opening drive. Stunt inside. Barmore couldn't get there, but Mayfield just misfires here. Ibuka ran a little whip, and this was just not a good throw. 3-yard rushing touchdown by Jackson Dart. Okay, there we go, Dart. Pinion on to punt. Not, is it Pinion? Yeah, he's on to punt here. Or is it? And the Patriots will field this one cleanly on the punt at the 13. Flag is down. Pinion the Falcons guy or the Bucks guy? I'm not sure. My gosh, Josh Allen holding on the Patriots there on that return, so that'll negate. That'll back them up pretty decently there. Bring up a that'll bring up a long drive to go. A little tough field there for them. Holy cow, Josh Allen, what are we doing today? Bucks punt. Patriots ball. Well, this will be interesting. Big drive coming up. Drake May just threw a 70-yard touchdown. He's got the swagger. He's got the confidence. So now, what happens next, I'm not really sure. I think the Bucs has done a good job in the run game besides that one Henderson run. Patriots are stubborn, though, and they keep putting Jennings in. So, I don't know. Just 4 guys with 0 points. I mean, how is this even possible? How are you guys so bad at football? Colston Loveland just had a huge week. I picked him up. I was like, shoot, maybe I should have picked up Musgrave, man. Hopefully Loveland will lock in though. DJ Moore, Jordan Addison, like, what are y'all doing out there? Y'all just doing cardio, I swear. Yikes. So yeah, Patriots we're on a commercial break here. Patriots will get the football here in a moment though. And it'll be very interesting to see what they can do. First and 10, New England, after the penalty, will start at the 7-yard line. May has Henderson out of the backfield. He's going to look left and throw instead to Stephon Diggs for a second down coming up here. So 6-yard completion from May to Diggs. Nice one there. There we go. So there's Jason Licht, the general manager of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't think the Bucs made any significant deadline deals. They trust that their guys who are coming back will be their big additions later in the season. As here's a second down and 4 coming up from about the 13.5. Pressure coming. May steps into the throw. Incomplete. And Diggs is going to get the call. He was looking for a flag, and he gets it. I think it was Zion McCollum in coverage on him. Never mind. It's going to be a pass interference there. There was a lot of contact in the middle of that route. And it is going to be a first down for New England. Help them get out of their own territory. This was not McCollum. This was... zoom in a little bit so I can see who that was. Diggs threw up the hand multiple times. Todd Bowles didn't like the call. And it was... The Buccaneers are one of the less penalized teams in the NFL. They're not, they don't get penalized too often, but right there, Benjamin Morrison, the rookie out of Notre Dame, someone who actually got called for the PI. First and 10, May. Another check down underneath. This one's completed to Mac Hollins. So second down and short coming, or second medium, I think, after the completion there. So just a calm little check down from Drake May. And Miami right now, as they just went to a game break, Tua Tagovailoa slinging it like the good old days right now to Jalen Waddle with the touchdown, and he got the PI too. What a play from Waddle, who was, again, in trade rumors. Buffalo actually tried to trade for Waddle this week. They were trying to go with 2027 first. Dolphins declined. They wanted a 26 first, and bang, no trade. Second and 3, May, incomplete. I don't know where that one was going exactly. Third and 3 coming up. That would have been crazy. Waddle could have been scoring that touchdown for Buffalo today. And Buffalo's really struggling right now. They are down 13-0 in that one, although they are about to get the ball back as Miami's about to punt. So, yikes. And the Bears, how have they gotten down the field? What'd they do? They throw it to anybody on my team? Roma Dunze, not on my team. Guy's elite, I guess. Third and 3. Saints took the lead. Wow. Olave. Third and 3 for Drake May. And backside pressure, ball deflected in the air, incomplete. That was a dangerous, dangerous play. That ball floated up there for a moment, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and 3. So, who got their multiple guys got their hand up here. I think it was Roberts who was the one who made this deflection. Did Drake May have anybody open? We're getting the aerial view here. Zion McCollum, they kind of just had a little nice coverage, and that out route might have been open, honestly. But the pressure came in there. So another punt in this football game. This one is going to be fair caught at about the 20 Buccaneers 25, and 7-7 is our score here. We have a defensive battle in Tampa Bay through a quarter and a few minutes. So, there you go. All right, let's get Jordan Addison the football here, J.J. McCarthy. Let's lock in real quick. And Josh Allen, let's also get the football to Khalil Shakir. Khalil Shakir has a run? Am I tripping? He's a punt returner. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, just again, a lot of zeros on my fantasy team today. I've been very, very disappointed in the way that we've performed today. No bueno. No bueno, no bueno indeed from our fantasy team today. It's been rough out there. The guys haven't been playing good football. We got a lot of zero. Again, DJ Moore and Jordan Addison, I expect better out of you. It's that simple. You got to go out there and ball, and you just haven't been going out there and balling. It's been very, very disappointing to me to watch this performance. Roma Dunze is out here. He got 10 points. DJ Moore has 0. Josh Allen, I expect to do better, though. Like, that's kind of like a basic expectations that Josh Allen goes out there and does better, which I think he will do better. And, Jordan Addison's not a guy who's going to go out there. Jordan Addison's going to make a couple big plays a game. That's the type of receiver he is. So, hopefully, a 40-yard Addison reception's coming soon, right? Like, I hope. Right? Surely, right? Like, cool, whatever. Anyways. Josh Allen has 20 yards passing right now. What in the world is going on? The Dolphins are 2-7, by the way. By the way, the Dolphins are 2-7. Didn't know. All right. Anyways, no more talk about my fantasy team for a little bit. This is back to the football game. Buccaneers getting it back. Patriots offense continues to struggle outside of that one big play. And don't understand why they're not giving Trayvon Henderson the football. They give him the ball on an outside toss. He gets 16 yards. Like, what? Get him the ball in space. I see him going out of the backfield, and they don't throw it to him. It's not been fun to watch. Baker Mayfield, 1 for 6 for 8 yards after a hot opening drive, and now has a chance to make something happen. It's another 5-wide look. They run this pretty often. Empty for Mayfield. And Baker going to sling it outside. Pass completed. And I think that's Tez Johnson, the rookie out of Oregon, making that reception. The Buccaneers offense finally on the move. Mayfield with a good completion here. Protection was solid, and then Mayfield just puts this one outside. Johnson does his thing. First down, Tampa Bay. And this was Christian Gonzalez who was out there kind of in a zone, and Johnson just ran in front of the zone and found a soft spot. Good concept. 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay. Rachaad White in the backfield. They haven't really given him the football too much today. 1st and 10. Man in motion. Otten. And they pitch it to White. He's not going to get much, though. Gets back to the line of scrimmage after a good cut, but it's going to bring up a second down and say a second down and 10. It's not a good run right there. No, they just didn't get the blocks set up the way they had hoped, and unfortunate. All right, Josh Allen, there we go. There we go. You can do it. I believe in you. Second down and 10. Like, they're showing the inside linebackers coach. That's pretty cool. Second and 10. Mayfield throws down the middle, and there's Cade Otton with a first down completion near midfield. Otton and Mayfield, pretty solid connection. And this is a good throw. If y'all are listening, by the way, haven't said it yet this stream, be sure to click the sub button. Again, really helps out the YouTube channel a ton, so be sure to click that sub button. First and 10. Mayfield. Long throw down the middle. He's got a man. It's Igbuka. And Emeka Igbuka gets him inside the red zone across the 20. A strike there from Baker Mayfield and Igbuka. They haven't really been able to connect since that first drive. There's a big completion to Igbuka. And the Buccaneers are moving the football well right now. "76 yards on the day for Igbuka. We're not even done with the first half. Mayfield, screen out to White. He is completely stuffed. I mean, he's going to lose like 2 or 3 there. That was not a good play there. They had that boxed. They had that boxed up. So, no bueno. Not good for Tampa Bay's offense. Nice job there. I think that was that Gibbons? It was just blown up completely. Lost a yard. Second down and 11. Mayfield motioning White around a bit. Pre-snap. And Mayfield looking, throwing left side. Complete. No, it's knocked out. And the Patriots jumped on the football, but it was knocked out. It's incomplete, intended for Cade Otton there. Good play by Carlton Davis to jump on it. And a really nice knockout here by Woodson. Wow. Freaking neutral zone infraction. Bad teams just make bad plays all the time. It's that simple. Third and 11 now for Tampa Bay. Mayfield has some time. He'll throw the screen, and it is Otton, I believe, who caught the tight end screen and got nowhere. So Buccaneers, I guess, just played it safe, and they'll take their field goal. So McLaughlin will come out to give the Buccaneers the lead here. 17 for 21 on field goals this year. He's made it from 65. This one is from 36. And McLaughlin took a little bit of a turn there in the wind. Took a little bit of a lot of movement, but it's going to be good. And the Buccaneers will take a 10-7 lead. So, shout out to Emeka Igbuka there, who had the play of the drive. If you are listening again, be sure to click the subscribe button. And, of course, right when the Bills are driving, stupid James Cook drops the football. I'm done. I'm done. I'm so done, bro. James Cook, you stink, dude. He doesn't stink. He's good. But, like... Oh, Buffalo, man. Like, I'm actually projected 77 freaking points right now because of how bad my team has been. I mean, so many guys just out there putting up goose eggs. Goose eggs, man. 0 points. It's almost the end of the first half, and Jordan Addison has 0 points. He has 2 targets, bro, and 0 catches. DJ Moore, even worse. Colston Loveland, don't know why the heck I picked him up. This is embarrassing on so many levels, bro. This is so bad. And then Josh Allen and Khalil Shakir, also 0, pretty much. Josh Allen, 2. Like, goodness gracious. I might actually lose to somebody who has 3 guys on a bye. This is so embarrassing. DJ Moore and Jordan Addison, please wake the heck up, guys. Please wake the heck up. All right. So Buccaneers offense was able to get something going. Now it's up to New England to respond. Their only points of the game were a 70-yard completion from Drake May to Kyle Williams, the UNLV receiver. And on the return, they're not going to get anywhere really to about the 20-yard line. Baker Mayfield, 13 passing touchdowns, 2 interceptions. It's been a great year for him. They got Drake May, 17 passing touchdowns, 4 interceptions. They got this climbing mountain graphic, which is pretty cool. And then at the top, you got Josh Allen, who's not playing like a freaking MVP right now. And then Patrick Mahomes. So, yeah, there's your studs. 1st and 10 now from the 22-yard line. May, 100 yards passing today, 105 to be specific. See what he can do on this drive. Travion Henderson is the back. We'll see if they give him the football. On a 1st and 10, it's a toss out to Henderson. And Henderson spins off a tackler. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and nothing more. I respect the effort to get him the ball in space, though. Patriots didn't block it up as well, though. And so, 70% completion percentage plus 9 yards per attempt at least through 9 games in NFL history. And you got Joe Montana in 1989, Tom Brady in 2007, and Aaron Rodgers in 2011, and they all won MVP. Can Drake May win MVP? I don't know. It's interesting. He has been sensational this season. Today, only 1 big completion. We'll see if he can put together another big drive here, though, on a 2nd and 10. May stepping up. Flags are flying. He is able to flip that one out to Douglas. A flag is down. As May, again, I don't understand why he doesn't throw it to Henderson out of the backfield. That's the only thing that's making me mad right now. Throw the ball out of the backfield to Travion Henderson, bro. And it looks like the Buccaneers lined up offsides. Second and 4. Henderson in the backfield here. It's an I-form formation. Play clock is down, and we have all sorts of movement up front. Flag is down, and just like that, the offsides is going to be negated by a false start. So a lot of confusion up front, and Vrabel is probably not happy about that one. I mean, what the heck was going on here? Drake May looked back, and then the freaking left guard just started jumping, which was really weird. Second and 9 now. May dropping back down the middle, and he's got Diggs across the 40. Nice throw from Drake May to Stephon Diggs, and the Patriots offense is now moving the football. It's a good ball. Really good ball. First and 10 now. May at the 42. Has some time. Rolling out right. May. Gonna take off and run. Not really his game, but he's got a little mobility. He gets a solid gain there. DeAndre Swift. Dang. Second and 7 for Drake May. From the 45. Pocket collapsing. He stands in and makes a really nice throw right there to Matt Collins. First and 10. So Patriots offense is moving well. They're at the Buccaneers 43-yard line. It's a first and 10. May standing in. Now he'll roll out left. He's going to throw this one deep, incomplete. Stephon Diggs was out of bounds anyway. Oh, man. Second and 10. Screen pass out to Demario Douglas, and he's actually going to get a solid amount of yardage. I don't know where they'll spot him. That's actually a really nice job, though, by Douglas to use that explosiveness and make a nice play. Third and 2 and more movement up front. This is going to be another New England false start. Third and 7 for New England after that penalty. He motions Henderson out right. May. Empty look. Bucks send heat. May. Quick fire. Down the middle. He's got Douglas for the first down. And he's inside the 15. Demario Douglas is becoming a weapon in New England. And Drake May looking like a seasoned vet on this play, knowing that the house is coming, and he stands in and makes a nice throw. And now May will run it himself to the 15. Two-minute warning coming up here. Patriots, what a drive they're having. Drake May looking elite. Oh man, yeah. If you are listening, be sure to click the subscribe button. Um, it's never a good day for your fantasy football team when, and again, it's still early, but when when you have a fully healthy team and you're projected 70 points. And mind you, my team is currently first in the league at 7-2. But we have so many injuries right now and so many just I have 4 guys right now with 0 points. 4. What is DJ Moore doing out there? What is Jordan Addison doing out there? This is so bad. Gosh. All right. Josh Allen and the Bills get the ball back. I need a touchdown here, Josh. I'm not gonna lie. I need you to get in that end zone. I know you will. I have faith in you. Honestly, the Bears guys, I have 0 faith in though. 0 faith. 0 faith in the Bears right now. This is really bad. The Bears are out here not getting the ball to their guys, man. Jordan Addison actually just caught a pass. Wow. Hold up. Okay, we're moving now. There we go, Jordan Addison. Might have been a freaking 5-yard completion, but it's something. At least it's something, man. Get the ball to Jordan Addison more, J.J. McCarthy. All right. Anyways. Like, I'm playing a guy with 3 guys out and Chuba Hubbard, who's essentially a 0 right now. So, like, come on. Has Chuba even touched the football in the first half of this game? Like, does he have a carry? I don't even think he has a carry. That's insane. Dowdle really took his chain. 2nd down and 11 from the 15. May has looked amazing on this drive. He fakes the give to Henderson. He throws the screen to Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry running, and it's going to be a 3rd down and short. And there's Shakir making a catch. Oh my goodness. My players who are starting for my team are actually doing something. Again, 2-yard reception. I don't give a frick. It's a PPR league. There we go. Oh my gosh, it's 3rd and 7 though. Josh Allen, man, you're killing me. Two-minute warning. All right. All right. And the Bears drive stalls out. Unreal. Drake May is really distributing that football out to a lot of different guys right now. 3rd and 2. And Henderson gets the carry. Henderson is going to be a yard short, I believe, of the end zone. He was so close to the touchdown. 1st and goal instead. I like it, though. Good burst. And Henderson is just going to be up, down, knees down, yard short. All right. 1st and goal now for New England. Terrell Jennings is apparently injured. So it's got to be Henderson, right? And Vrabel's begging for a timeout there. He finally gets it. 1st and goal. I think he did, right? He was asking for one. Or am I tripping? Did he not get a timeout? I'm very confused. I guess he didn't. Okay, whatever. 1st and goal anyways. First and goal. Henderson, the running back. They got the D tackle in. And May, what in the world was that? He is going to be taken down. What just happened there? I honestly can't tell you. Ball is snapped and he goes down in the fetal position. What? Why, dude? 2nd and goal. Just give the ball to Henderson, Vrabel, and McDaniels. My goodness. Come on. You got 3 plays from the 1-yard line. And Trayvon Henderson doesn't touch the freaking ball one time at least. Should touch it twice if he doesn't get in here. 2nd and goal. Henry in motion. And they'll go to Henderson. Up the middle. He is stuffed. Oh, man. Buccaneers. 3rd and goal. Okay, well, I got to give him credit there. That was just great run defense. Henderson gets the football, and 2 guys met him in the hole. Pitch out to Henderson here. Low-key's the move, in my opinion. And Buffalo's drive stalls out. Allen sacked. Gosh, this Buffalo team, man. Embarrassing. They'll take the clock down to 3rd and goal. Vrabel's going to call a timeout, I assume, with 19 seconds left. Third and goal now. Third and goal. May. Pitch to Henderson, and Henderson reaches for it, and they're not going to give it to him. Timeout called by New England. They say Henderson wasn't able to. I thought Henderson, oh my goodness, he didn't. I thought he reached across, but he didn't. I thought Henderson had reached across and got in, but he did not. That's insane. Wow. Unbelievable goal line defense by Tampa Bay there. 2 seconds to go here. Right there, the ball is stopped and it never goes forward. He was stopped short. That's incredible. 4th and goal with 2 seconds left in the half. What do they got here? Vrabel's keeping his offense out there. They're going for the touchdown. Henderson is the running back. Diggs and Henry out left. 2 seconds to play. 4th and goal. Diggs will motion in. It's going to be Drake May. He's going to throw it to the corner. Diggs, and he get his 2 feet in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs. What a throw. What a catch. Patriots. Oh, my goodness. That is a sensational play. Stephon Diggs, 1 foot, 2 foot. That's a touchdown. Vrabel rolled the dice, trusted his quarterback. The play was designed all day for Diggs. 3rd touchdown of the year, 73rd of his career. PAT's good, and the Patriots lead 14-10 going into halftime. That's a ridiculous play by Diggs. Great body control to get the feet in bounds. Just overall, an amazing play. If y'all are listening, be sure to click the subscribe button. Second half coming up soon. That's an embarrassing first half of football, bro. So, updates here. Evan's fantasy team just continues to struggle massively. Embarrassing performance today. DJ Moore, bro. I don't even know what to say about you. Colston Loveland, you suck. Just awful, bro. What up, Jay? My fantasy team has like 5 guys who have 0 points at half. It's been pretty embarrassing performance from the fellas today. Yeah, y'all listening, be sure to click the subscribe button and stay tuned. I'll be back for the second half here in a bit. Second half is underway here in Tampa Bay. So 14-10 is the score. Patriots getting it out of the half, I believe. And this is a huge drive for New England to see what they can do. They get the ball to start this third quarter. Drake May threw a big touchdown to Stephon Diggs to end the first half. Gave him the lead. And now on a 1st down and 10. May looking right side, completes it to Matt Collins. He's got a 1st down. He was looking Henderson originally on the check down, and he ends up throwing it to Matt Collins. So May versus Mayfield. May has probably been the better quarterback today. Both have thrown touchdowns, but Drake May has thrown for more yards. It really was just that big 70-yard completion. Both have been good today. First and 10 from the 45. Henderson gets the carry up the middle. Henderson breaks free! TreVeyon Henderson into the second level! And if there's no flags, it's a touchdown! TreVeyon Henderson. Second touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are coming out firing. 21-10 the score. If you are listening, be sure to click the subscribe button. Henderson breaks free. Unreal. TreVeyon Henderson just took it the distance, and the New England Patriots. Man, oh man. If you are listening, be sure to click the subscribe button. A massive touchdown for TreVeyon Henderson. That was huge. I mean, this Buccaneers defense is good against the run, but TreVeyon Henderson gets the job done there. So they'll kick this one off to the end zone. Buccaneers offense now, pressure's on them. Here's the return, and it's to the 27-yard line. And there you go. Travion Henderson finally getting the job done, though. Again, I don't understand why Vrabel doesn't play him more. He is the best running back on their team by far. Patriots, if there are any Patriots fans, please let me know in the comments, in the chat. Why do they not play Travion Henderson more? He's the most explosive back on the team. It really took Terrell Jennings, I don't know what's wrong with him, he's questionable, to get that guy in the game, and I just don't understand why. 1st and 10 here for Baker Mayfield in the Bucs offense, starting at the 27. Emeka Egbuka's got to be heavily targeted today. And Mayfield throws over the middle. It's completed to Emeka Egbuka. 2nd down coming up. Emeka Egbuka. Did they turn the ball over already, Vikings? Vikings turned over already? This is embarrassing. 2nd down and 3 after the 7-yard reception by Mech. And yeah, J.J. McCarthy threw a pick actually intended for Justin Jefferson. Wow. Bills start with the football. All right, Josh Allen, go give me a touchdown. Let's blow this thing open. 2nd down and 3 for Mayfield at the 34-yard line. And they're going to run the football. Rachaad White up the middle gets the 1st down. Oh, never mind holding. Yikes. So the Patriots and Bucs both sit atop their division and both fighting for it. The Panthers are currently down to the Saints, so that's not a free win for them. Buffalo also trails to Miami. So both of those teams are struggling, and even if one of those teams loses today, they might still be able to maintain 1st place. Here's Mayfield throwing right side. That was an ugly throw short of Egbuka, who ran it deep out. 2nd and 10 coming up. If you guys are listening to the channel, though, be sure to click the subscribe. Again, really helps us out. And again, I would appreciate it if you guys would click the sub button. So yeah, click the sub button if you're enjoying the stream. 2nd and 10. Mayfield handoff to Tucker, and he is stuffed in the backfield. This Patriots run defense is one of the best in the NFL for a reason. That run was completely stuffed up. 3rd down and 11. Coming up for the Buccaneers. Third and 11 coming up here. What can Baker Mayfield do here? He's a playmaker. 3rd and 11. 4-man front. Mayfield going deep. Down the field. Incomplete. Looking for Sterling Shepard. He was covered up. Mayfield couldn't lay it in there. And it's another defensive stop. The New England Patriots put the league on notice against the Buffalo Bills a few weeks ago, and a win today on the road in Tampa Bay would certainly turn even more heads as they have this high-powered Buccaneers offense completely boxed right now. Now, I will say, yes, the Bucs are missing key players. As Dixon's coming out for his 4th punt, flag is down, going to be a false start, back him up 5. Yes, they're down 3 of their top offensive weapons. Yes, I get that. 100%. By the way, if you are listening, be sure to click the sub button. Would Bucky Irving make this a different game? Possibly. Bucky Irving's really good. Would, not Bucky Irving. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. They're great receivers. But either way, nonetheless, this is still a very impressive performance as the Patriots nearly coughed up the punt. Jones bobbled it and muffed it. He was able to get it back, though. Football is a cruel sport, and sometimes the bounces just don't go your way, as Jackson Dart just ran for a 24-yard touchdown. Unbelievable. Dart out here playing running back. That's so funny. Lamar Jackson. Oh, man. Wow. Yeah, just this has been shocking. So the scores right now, I'll give y'all and everybody's on the stream and around the league. If you're listening by the sub button, Browns and Jets tied at 17 at half out there. Dylan Gabriel with 2 passing touchdowns, one of them being to Jerry Jeudy, the other to David Njoku. Quinshon Judkins is completely bottled up right now with only 39 yards on 14 carries. For the Jets, Justin Fields has 5 yards passing. Yeah, I said it. But Breece Hall has 29 yards rushing, and the Jets' 2 touchdowns, I believe, are both special teams touchdowns. Kenny Nwanu on a 99-yard kick return and Isaiah Williams on a 74-yard punt return. It's been all special teams for the New York Jets today. What else do we have? Jacksonville leads the Texans 20-10 at the half out there. Star players of that game, Trevor Lawrence, a touchdown and a pick. ETN, 44 yards. Parker Washington with 24 yards. And I believe Parker Washington also, had a 73-yard return touchdown. There you go there. And as for Houston, their only touchdown today was scored by Woody Marks. CJ Stroud, no CJ Stroud, he's out. 167 yards for Davis Mills today and a pick. Hasn't really done a whole lot. Nico Collins, though, 100 yards receiving. Kind of quiet, but man, he's having a great game. Bills 16-0 is the score in favor of the Dolphins. The Dolphins are beating the Bills 16-0 right now, and Buffalo's facing a 3rd down 16 from their own 30. Josh Allen's been completely bottled up today for only 78 yards passing. James Cook has also been bottled up with only 24 yards rushing. As for Miami, Tua Tagovailoa threw an early interception, but he's bounced back through 2 touchdowns, 133 yards. A-Chain with 64 yards. And the touchdown today was scored by Jalen Waddle and Malik Washington. Buffalo did just convert that 3rd and 16, though. It was Josh Allen. What did Josh Allen do? Curtis Samuel, 21-yard completion. Could that be the turning point in that game? I don't know. Giants lead the Bears 17-7 on 2 touchdown runs from Jackson Dart. Bears' only touchdown today was scored by... Who did score their only touchdown? Kyle Monangai. And then Ravens trail the Vikings 10-9, but they have the ball in Vikings territory. And then big NFC South battle, Saints-Panthers 10-7 game in favor of the Saints. Henderson gets the carry over the middle, and he'll get a yard or 2. Not over the middle, he goes up the middle. And he'll get a few yards, bring up a 2nd down here. Travion Henderson. So Jones here nearly just completely muffs this punt, but the ball bounces close to him, and he was able to just dive on top of it, which was massive. Second down and 9 for the Patriots offense. They've had a couple huge plays today. And they go back to Henderson. He makes a cut, and he ran right into a bunch of Buccaneers. And so he wasn't able to get much there. 3rd down coming up. And the Ravens just kicked their 4th field goal of the day. That's unreal. DJ Moore is really making me upset right now. There's Shakir. Okay. There we go, Khalil. Do your thing, buddy. Just Josh Allen doing nothing today has really surprised me. 3rd down and 8 for New England. Does Drake May have more magic in store? May, split backfield, looking, right side, throws, knocked down. Tampa Bay's defense gets the job done. Pass broken up there by Dennis, the corner, who makes a great play. Nearly intercepted this one, but he does a nice job knocking the ball down, and that's going to bring up a 4th down and a punt for the Patriots. So the Buccaneers are able to stay in this football game a little bit longer. Fourth down and 8. Another Patriots punt here. This is Behringer. And this is a good punt inside the 10. It'll have to be returned. And a great special teams tackle made by Pettis. Flag is down as well. This could be bad for Tampa Bay. Wow, that is a big killer, actually. Personal foul, blindside block on the Buccaneers, which is a killer. And there's Khalil Shakir. That is a big time kill shot penalty right there. That's pretty bad. Colston Loveland, first catch of the day. Wow. There it is. DJ Moore still receptionless somehow, someway. All right, so Bucks are going to get the football here. Red zone opportunity for the Bills, who are just desperately needing something. Josh Allen with a 9-yard scramble to Miami 7. There you go. There you go. And the Panthers offense finally moving the football. Wow. Mm. Wow, it's kind of crazy to say. All right. Huge drive here. My bad for the silence. Nothing really happening. If you are listening, be sure to click the subscribe button. Huge opportunity. It's 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay. They start after the penalty on their own 8-yard line. Man in motion. Mayfield handoff. Tucker. He is swarmed in the backfield all the way back. My goodness, he went nowhere. This Patriots run defense is insane. An extra linebacker came in and really messed that play up. Not an extra linebacker. They just kind of put the linebacker down there. He makes a great play. That was Spillane, Robert Spillane. And that is the 4th negative play of the game for this Buccaneers offense, who's usually so explosive and so good. 2nd down and 12 now. They're backed up to the 6. Mayfield's got to hit a big passing play at some point, surely, right? From his own end zone, Baker hits a man. It's Cade Otton, and he's going to lunge forward near the 1st down marker, about a yard short. 3rd down and 1. My stomach is very hungry. Otton tried to reach for that marker. He's going to be just short, though. And Josh Allen just threw an interception. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. 3rd and 1. White up the middle. Did he get there? Yes, he did. And another 2 yards, actually. Great pile push. Josh Allen, my brother. This is embarrassing. 2-7 Miami. And this dude's out here getting bodied. I'm at a loss for words, man. Truly. This guy just, dude, he's just, wow, he's so. Now someone down for New England here, injured player after that 1st down conversion. Vrabel coming out immediately. How in the world did the Vikings get the... How did the Ravens get the ball back? Did McCarthy... Oh, they fumbled. They fumbled the kickoff. Yikes. That is not good. Wow. Wow. Anyways. Josh Allen's been terrible today. Not good football from Joshua Allen whatsoever. But Buccaneers are moving the football now a little bit, which is pretty huge for them to be able to do that. Man, that is just... Yikes. Yeah, it just has not been a good day today for the squad. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm just shocked. That's the biggest shock is Josh Allen and the Bills are getting cooked right now by this Dolphins defense. Hopefully this New England guy is okay. Is that Barmore who was down? Yeah, it was Barmore. 1st and 10 from the 19. That's a big part of New England's run defense. Mayfield going deep. Right side. Incomplete. And a flag is thrown. Emeka Egbuka draws it. Christian Gonzalez, the star cornerback, was in coverage one-on-one. And he was tripped up and fell. And he's going to get called for pass interference here. Justice Hill just scored a touchdown. Oh, wow. Huh. That's insane. Not Derrick Henry. Justice Hill. Huh. Interesting. 1st and 10. And White bouncing around. He was lost in the backfield, and he is going to get a couple yards. I tell you what, all things considered, and this is why you can't always look at box scores, Rachaad White doesn't have a lot of yards today, but man, he's fighting for every single one right now. I mean, they are not giving this guy much help. Here's the Josh Allen interception. Threw it left side. It was for Dawson Knox, and it was intercepted. Pretty embarrassing stuff. Yikes. That was not good. Not a good interception there from Josh. He's going to put that one up there. So again, that is what matters right now. The Buffalo Bills are 6-2 on the season. If they fall to 6-3, New England goes to 8-2 with a head-to-head win over Buffalo. That is huge. As here's Mayfield outside. Throw! It's complete. Emeka Egbuka. It looks like he is winning these reps against Christian Gonzalez. I mean, again, we know Emeka Egbuka is an elite player. We know Christian Gonzalez is an elite player. That's what makes this sport amazing as we get these types of matchups. It's more of a zone type of defense. Right there, Gonzalez couldn't knock it out of Egbuka. He came in late for that hit him in the back. And at the end of the day, he was not able to jar the football loose from Emeka Egbuka, which means 1st down and 10 for Tampa Bay at the Patriots 46-yard line. Buka with 94 yards on the day. And here's Mayfield to Tucker. He gets a block. Tucker running forward. He's got a first down inside Patriots territory to the 35-yard line. There's that big run that they needed. Finally getting something. And Barmore out. Is that a possible reason for this? This is good blocking. Tucker makes a nice cut and runs with physicality right there. Tucker's made some good runs today, I'm not going to lie. So now it's a 1st and 10 for Mayfield. Looking. Pump fakes. Throws. Left side. Boom! What a catch! Cade Otton took a shot there at the end, and it didn't do anything. Otton with another big reception. Mayfield pumps there. Shoulder fake. Throws it left side. Little route to Otton, and then Otton just takes that hit like a champ right there. Patriots lower the shoulder, lowers the head, and it did not matter at all. Woodson tried to knock that ball out, and again, Otton just ate that hit. Buccaneers having a great drive. 21-yard line is where they're at. Mayfield, Tucker in the backfield, motioning a man across the formation. He gives it to him. Here we go. Big run and a first down for Tampa Bay. I think that's Tyler Johnson. Sometimes these receivers, there's multiple Johnsons. I think that's Tyler Johnson. Tez is 15, I'm pretty sure. 1st and goal for Tampa Bay, though. Oh, it's not Cameron Johnson. They used to have that guy named Tyler Johnson. That's Cameron Johnson. I'm just dumb. 1st and goal. From the 10. Tucker in the backfield. Mayfield. Fake. Rolling out left. Baker. Looking. End zone. Incomplete. Dangerous throw from Baker on that one. And now an injury to a Patriots player as he's down. It's Hawkins who's down, and they're going to call the medical staff over once again. He was in coverage against Payne Durham, and he took a hard fall into the turf right there. He's luckily on one knee. I think he's okay. I hope he is at least. I saw the replay, man. He took a hard fall to the chest. Helmet's off right now. Hopefully he is okay, though. 2nd and goal coming up for Tampa Bay after the injury timeout. Vrabel going all the way to the other sideline. So this dude, Vrabel, he's a baller, man. He's a stud. Oh, my goodness. Minnesota almost fumbled another freaking kickoff. I'm done. Minnesota's having a hard time today with little mistakes. Patriots have had the best red zone defense in the NFL. One of the best defenses in the NFL in general based on all I'm seeing today. And, I've seen it. Their defense is very good. They stop the run well. Just a great defense in New England for sure. But right now, Tampa Bay is putting up a heck of a drive on them because this is what the matchup that we expected. We expected good offensive football from Tampa Bay at times today. We were going to see big plays. They were going to always eventually make plays and break through. They're too good. Baker is too much of a gunslinger. Igbuka's too good. They were going to get something going. And now here's a 2nd and goal. They need 7. Mayfield, out route. Igbuka off the hands, incomplete. Want to see if that was tipped. Not sure. And this was not tipped. It went right through Emeka Egbuka's arms, dude. 3rd goal. So Egbuka made a mistake there. Can he make up for it on 3rd and goal from the 10? Ibuka matched up one-on-one against Gonzalez. Stud on stud. 3rd and goal. Mayfield. Time to throw. Now he's got to step and run. Mayfield end zone. Touchdown Buccaneers. The rookie Tez Johnson hits a backflip in the end zone as well. The secondary did all they could. They held up for a long time, but the pressure didn't get there in time, and Mayfield threads the needle. Perfect throw to Tez Johnson. Both feet in. Buccaneers back in it. Well, they've been in it, I guess, but like now it's a one-score game. Beautiful job by Baker Mayfield there. Did a great job escaping the pocket. And yeah, Johnson gets both feet down. That's a touchdown right there for Tampa Bay. And the backflip after from Johnson. Someone has to step up without Evans and Godwin. And there's Tez. 2-point conversion now to make it a 3-point game. And they're going to run a reverse. Ibuka, he's going to take it himself. And Ibuka is stuffed. A flag is down as well. They tried to run a little reverse end around type of play. And I think it was on Tampa Bay. The PAT / 2-point conversion attempt is no good. And it will still be a one-score game, but it's 21-16. So a great drive by Tampa Bay. Ibuka wasn't able to get out to Baker Mayfield there. I'm having a really hard time believing that DJ Moore still has 0 receptions in this game. Like, are we serious? Luther Burden has more catches than him today. 2 more, actually. Unbelievable. But yeah, talking about this game, great response from Tampa Bay. Their defense held up, and they finally did it. They finally pushed the ball downfield like they usually are able to do and got in the end zone. That's big time. They desperately needed that. And now, here we go. They got to get a stop now. Patriots offense has been hit or miss today. I'm not going to lie. They've a lot of punts from what I can remember. A ton of punting. But they have But they've hit a couple big plays. That's what they've really relied on today. They've relied on those big plays to go their way. 2 long touchdowns. If you are listening, be sure to click the subscribe button. It helps with the channel a lot. Yeah, those big plays. That's what gets the job. That's what's been getting the job done. Big Trayvon Henderson run to start the half. And then that big touchdown throw earlier from May to Kyle Williams. Yeah, it was Kyle Williams. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I mean, there we go. That's been the difference. And then, of course, they had that really good drive before half where Stephon Diggs scored the touchdown. So it's been a game like that. It's been a game where it's a couple big plays have swung the momentum, but the Bucs are definitely still in this game. That touchdown drive was massive in every way for them. And now, here we go. This drive is really important. New England's got to get some points here. Obviously, you want 6, but, I mean, if you get 3, you make it a full one-possession game where it's 8 points, and there you go. Things get interesting, so we'll see what ends up happening here. I'm very intrigued to see what game plan. Again, Trayvon Henderson's in the game. Terrell Jennings, I believe, has been ruled out for the day, so Henderson is the lead back going forward for today's game. Looks like, I don't know, is it raining as much as it was earlier in Tampa Bay? It's not exactly, beautiful out there, the weather today. It was pouring earlier. Don't think it is anymore, though. Field is still probably soggy, though. Here we go. But play on grass or turf out there. I'm not sure. I think it's grass. Kickoff is going to be fielded in the end zone for a touchback, and that will bring the Patriots offense out onto the field with 4 minutes left in the third. Obviously, the former NFL commissioner Paul Tagliabue, I think is his name. He passed away, so R.I.P. Paul. They're showing Jim Nantz interviewing him after a Super Bowl. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff, man. So, R.I.P. to Paul. 1st and 10 for the New England Patriots offense. Drake May out there. They start at the 35-yard line. Henderson in the backfield. Out right, you got Hollins, you got Henry, you got Diggs. And here's a 1st and 10. May checking. Snap. 4-man. May going down the field, and he overthrew Hunter Henry. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. I think they may have sent 5, actually. Oh, shoot. The Bears are in the red zone. Did they get there because of... Oh, they're at the 4. Wow, they moved quick. How'd they get down the field? Colston Loveland. Okay. Cole Kmet. Little DeAndre Swift. No DJ Moore. Wow. And Minnesota got the ball back. How'd that even happen? Oh, they missed a field goal. There you go. 2nd and 10. Henderson in motion. They'll give it to him. Henderson gets a block. Oh, man, he just got flipped upside down. I feel like he could have turned that into a big play, but he got flipped over. I think the blocks were kind of aligned there, but he couldn't get out of that tackle. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and long. 3rd and 7 for this Patriots offense. That was nearly dangerous. I like the motion again. That's what you need to be doing with Travion Henderson, though. I have him on my fantasy team, so again, that's why I'm advocating so much for him. But it's like, I like watching explosive players, and Travion Henderson's an explosive guy. I want him to get more opportunities. 3rd and 7 for this Patriots offense. Diggs, Douglas, Henry, and Hollins. May, 3rd and 7, 3-man rush, and May ran into a sack. No, he gets rid of it and makes the completion to Hollins. Oh my goodness. What a play by Drake May. They ran a really weird defensive line concept there. It was like a 3-man front with some stunts to the right. And Drake May looked like he was going to roll right into the sack, but he hits Mac Hollins on this dig across midfield. 1st down. And it looked like he was going to roll right in. He evades Vita Vea. Takes a shot from Diaby. That is an unbelievable play by Drake May. Again, to evade Vita Vea. That's one of the scariest guys I think you could possibly have running at you. 1st and 10. May. Play action. Henderson picks up the block. May's rolling out right. Got to get rid of it. He flips it out. Incomplete. He tried to get it to his man Westover, who was out in the flat, and he was incomplete. But Drake May showing why he is going to be an absolute star in this league. The mobility, the composure. That's a heck of a play right there. On the 3rd down is, the Bills just scored. How'd they do it? Josh Allen, touchdown to Keon Coleman. There we go. About freaking time, man. But they did not get the 2-point conversion. 2nd and 10 from the Buccaneers 47. And May fakes the give to Henderson. He goes to Demario Douglas. Douglas was able to get around the tackler, but that play did not work out well for him. He's forced out of bounds at about the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, 3rd and 10 coming up. Third and 10. Third and 10 for New England. Big opportunity. Play clock winding down. Split backfield again. It's May. 4-man rush. Can he do it again? He's under duress. Drake May fakes the give, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. And another Patriots player is down here on this far side. I think that's Travion Henderson. Patriots already down Stevenson and Jennings. Losing Henderson would put them in a pretty tough situation. And Henderson got blown up at the end of this play. Diaby tried to force it out of Drake May. And then Henderson got blown up there by, I think, Levante David. So Henderson being looked at by the medical staff. He is standing up, though, around midfield, but he's definitely not feeling too good right now. Maybe he got the wind knocked out of him. I'm not exactly sure. It's 4th and 5. And Vrabel will once again come out to check on his guy, Henderson, who he hasn't played much this year. But Henderson has that huge touchdown today. And the training staff will lead him off the field here on 4th and 5. So Levante David blows him up right here. It's kind of scary there. He kind of rolls up on his leg, which is obviously very scary. And the Patriots will send out their 4th string running back here. So Henderson with a career-high 83 rushing yards today. He's on the sideline. He's still getting water, so I think he's okay. But for 4th down, he's not. And Vrabel's leaving the offense out there. You're in kind of that no man's land where you're not in field goal range for your kicker, but you're also probably too close to punt. 4th down and 5. Empty backfield. Drake May, what are they going to do? Are they going to try and get him off sides? Are they going to run a play? They're going to run a play. Stunt from Diaby, doesn't get home. May over the middle, incomplete. Zion McCollum knocks it down, and the Patriots turn it over on downs. So he was going for Diggs, and he threw it a little bit late. Actually, threw it extremely late. That is one of the bad plays. One of the worst plays I've seen from Drake May today. Diggs was open, and he threw it way too late, man. Not good, not good, not good. Turnover on downs. Again, Drake May has played great. He's made a lot of great throws today, including multiple on this drive. But right there, he just did not see Diggs open until it was too late. And now Tampa Bay takes over at the 42-yard line. What a spot. They're at their own 42. Mayfield under center. White in the backfield. They go to him. Rachaad White up the middle. And that time he's able to get some yards before being brought down. I mean, it's been that type of day where Rachaad White has been usually has multiple guys in the backfield the second that he gets the ball. This time, though, he's able to pick up 4 yards and not have to break about 1,000 tackles or reverse it. So McDaniel's over there talking with his franchise quarterback. Obviously, not a great play from him there, but, you know, it happens. It wasn't a great play by him, though, by any means. But they're still in the football game. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Mayfield on 2nd and 6. Rolling and throwing. He's got a man Otten. Another reception for the tight end. And with only 25 seconds left in the quarter, that might take us to the final frame of this one. 21-16, Patriots lead. Third and 1. Mayfield slows it down. Or wait, that is not accurate. That is a 3rd and 2. I don't know what they're saying. 3 seconds to play. Mayfield hard counting. And we'll head to the final quarter of football in this one. Patriots with a 5-point lead. Buccaneers with the ball across midfield. What can they do? We'll see. If y'all are listening, be sure to click the subscribe button. Half started off with fireworks from Travion Henderson. Buccaneers responded with a Tez Johnson touchdown. It's anybody's game as we head into this final frame. This is going to be a really interesting fourth quarter. I really think it's anybody's game. I think New England is going to pull it out, though. But this is a huge drive for Tampa Bay. They got to get some points here. It'll be very interesting to see how this goes. Either way, though, Miami has a 10-point lead on Buffalo with 9 minutes left in that game. So New England should be in a good position to still have the AFC's lead regardless. Because, I mean, unless Buffalo can pull something off, you're late in that game. I just don't see it. So 3rd and 1. And a handoff to Tucker up the middle, and he got the first down. It was close, but he got it. First and 10 for Tampa Bay. They're at the 47.5-yard line. First and 10. Mayfield. Play action. Stepping up. And he'll throw a check down incomplete. Going for Cade Otton there. Was looking to make another big reception, but I like that. I like it. Vrabel coaching the boys up. 2nd and 10. Mayfield. 4-man rush. And he'll have to check it down to Tucker, who's going to be brought down. Spillane all over that one. Or that's actually Gibbons, who was all over that. 3rd and 12. Look at New England's defense. Mayfield takes a hit there at the end, but I thought that was Spillane. It was Gibbons. So a couple white linebackers were making big plays. Update for Patriots fans who are watching the stream. Buffalo has the ball back at their own 12. Third and 12 for Tampa Bay at the 50-yard line. Ibuka in motion. Mayfield. 4-man rush. Throws left side. Pass complete. Otton again to the 40. It'll be 4th down and short, but this is 4th and manageable. The Bucs are definitely going to go for this. Fourth and 3. And wide open. He's got on. A lot of flags are down. Wow. Offensive pass interference. Again, I figured all the flags came in. It's Sterling Shepard who gets called for it. There were a million flags down in that secondary as Otton was wide open. And so here it was. Sterling Shepard just takes out Mapu completely, leaving Otton wide open for Baker Mayfield. I think he also injured that player. So now it's 4th and 13. Now it's just an obvious punt situation. And it's 4th and 13. Patriots are going to get the football back here. And that punt will roll into the end zone for a touchback with 12.5 to play in this fourth quarter. Jets take the lead. Brees Hall, wow. Saints take a 17-7 lead. Unreal. That's honestly one of the craziest things I've seen in a while. Saints are just putting BTA to the Panthers today, which is ridiculous to think about. So Patriots with the football back and a chance to take a bigger lead, extend this lead over the Buccaneers. Again, it's been more of a defensive game with a few great offensive plays sprinkled in there. That's pretty much been the story of this one. At the end of the day, that's been the story. The story has been, has been that. That's been the story today. If you are listening, be sure to click the subscribe button. Really important drive here for New England. Every drive is important, but this one, they're up 5, go down, make either a full one-score game or kind of put the game away. That person looks very unhappy. Looks like it's still a little cold and rainy in Tampa Bay. Oh my gosh, how did the Bills get rid? Oh my goodness, they're actually gonna lose, aren't they? That's ridiculous. Huh. Did they turn the ball? How'd they turn the ball? Or did Allen throw another pick? Josh Allen has a couple of these games per season, I swear, where he just goes out there and plays really poorly. This time he fumbled. It was a 15-yard. He ran for 15 yards and he fumbled. That's terrible. 1st and 10 for May, and he'll check it down to Henderson. Finally, Henderson gets the football, and he's only going to get a few yards. I've been waiting for that all game long, though. Henderson has been out of the backfield all game long, and they finally get it to him. There's Logan Ryan in the booth, though, which is pretty cool. He played for both New England and Tampa Bay, and he's in the booth here with Jim and Tony, so that's pretty cool. I have a guy who's pretty neutral, I guess. He played for both teams. Did he win a Super Bowl with either of them? I'm not sure, but why? Oh, man. Josh Allen, no good, very bad day. 2nd and 7. May. Handoff. Henderson loses a few. Tampa Bay was all there. Antoine Winfield. Third and 9. Drake May. Can he make another big third down play? 4-man rush. May has time. Left side. Pass complete. And did they give him the forward progress? It's going to be a really close spot. And I think they're going to get Matt Collins short. Hollins had to come back for that throw. He was originally at the sticks on the completion. He kind of just had to come back right there. He lands in front, and he tried to reach across, but he'd already been taken down. It is he caught it in front of the sticks. Like, that's where he caught the ball with his hands, but he was brought down and landed in front, so it's going to be short, if that makes sense. Essentially what I'm saying is, ball hit hands in front of the sticks, ball possessed when he's on the ground, variable in front of it. Vrabel's going to opt to punt on 4th and 1, and they will punt once again. Pretty solid punt. This one's at the 20 and returnable by Cam Johnson. He'll get a few yards, and it'll bring up another first down for Tampa Bay, whose defense has once again come up big. 21-16 with 10 to play. Patriots lead by 5 still. It's been a great game to watch, man. It's been a lot of fun. This game's been, again, there's been exciting moments. There have been crappy moments. Man, I can't believe it. Dude, DJ Moore, I keep saying it because I'm just so like, what the heck, man? This dude's actually out there doing, is he playing? Is he like benched? I don't understand. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. For all the Patriots fans who are watching, if any Patriots fans are watching, Buffalo has fallen. I just checked one of my leagues. Devon A-Chain just ran for a very long touchdown. 59-yard touchdown to be exact. Wow. I'm shocked, y'all. I'm not even going to lie. I'm completely and utterly shocked. That is not something I expected. The Buffalo Bills are not just losing, getting their butts kicked by the Miami Dolphins. Unreal. 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers. From their own 24, they go to White up the middle. White's going to fight, get about 4 or 5. Yeah, 5 yards or so. 2nd down coming up. Christian Gonzalez versus Emeka Egbuka's been the matchup of the day, and Egbuka has honestly made some very big plays on him in one-on-one, but Christian Gonzalez has also won some reps against him. It's been a good matchup today between those two, an elite corner versus an elite rookie wide receiver, and Egbuka has certainly held up his own against against one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL. 7 targets, 2 receptions, 35 yards in their 17 matchups today, so I guess Gonzo has kind of won the matchup, but Egbuka has done pretty well for himself today overall. Here's pressure. Mayfield's going to step out of it. Somehow still up and now taken down eventually by Powder? Is that his name, bro? Shoot. I don't know. What a job there by the Patriots front, though. Baker, man, he nearly played... he was nearly a magician here, slipping around, slipping, but finally brought down by the legs. Heck of a job there by that Patriots front. They collapsed that pocket really quickly and made that play impossible. 3rd and 9 coming up here for the Buccaneers. 8:48 to play. Time starting to run out on them. They still do have time, though. 3rd and 9. Pressure. Mayfield throws a screen. Shepard tackled by Gonzalez as the Patriots were all over that one. And the Buccaneers are going to have to punt the football yet again. Man, oh man, oh man. And with the Bills trailing 23-6 to the Dolphins, the Patriots are about to be in the driver's seat in the AFC East. just a few years removed from the Tom Brady era, as Riley Dixon about to punt for the 6th time today. This one is going to be fielded at the 41-yard line of New England, and that's where Drake May will start with the football on this next drive. And things don't get easier for the Bills. Next Sunday, they have the Buccaneers. So, Buffalo could be in some serious trouble here soon. Because Buffalo currently sits at 6-2, but they're about to fall to 6-3, and again, you fall to 6-4, and then that division's pretty much over. Here's the toss out to Henderson. The blocks are not aligning, and Henderson's gonna lose a lot of yards on that one. Well, I can see one of Henderson's fatal flaws. He's dancing around too much right there. Dude, you just gotta, at some point, it's a toss play. You can't lose 5 yards. You, at some point, just gotta pick a spot and just go for it and try to get as many yards as possible. He kind of just stood, danced around, stutter stepped. Boom, 5-yard loss, 2nd and 15, and now an injury to a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. So, they tossed this one out. My goodness. Well, someone got tossed there. The New England offensive line honestly got bullied on that play, so it's not all on Henderson. I mean, I'll take kind of what I said back. They just got destroyed on that play. Goodness gracious. Left side of that line, yikes. 2nd down and 14. Okay, I guess they moved it up a yard. 4-yard loss. Both teams have ran 50 offensive plays. Again, it's just been New England. That touchdown before half is really the difference in the game. 2nd and 14. May stepping up, launching it deep. Oh, that was not a good throw at all. That one was a hospital. Well, not a hospital, but that was a dangerous throw. Kind of in no man's land. Easy interception could have been had. He overthrew him, though. So, this 4-man front is what causes the pressure. Vita Vea, oh my goodness. He won inside and then blew up Drake May again. I always say the most disruptive pressure in football is interior pressure. I've always maintained that. It means when you get pressure up the middle instantly, it's staying there impossible. And Vita Vea just launched himself into Drake May. 3rd and 14 now for May and the offense. May has some time, launching deep again. He may have someone down the field. Mac Hollins beat him over the top. Oh my goodness! Drake May is unreal. Zaya McCollum got beat, and it's a great throw. Hollins was able to reel it in. He nearly dropped it. He corrals it against his body. Unbelievable throw from Drake May. Stood and took a hit from Diaby, who kind of drove him into the ground. And the Patriots are set up at the 8-yard line. Henderson the back. May fakes to Henderson. Looking. Running it himself. A flag is down as he took a big shot there. Official threw his hat there as well. So is this going to be offsetting? Vrabel's furious right now. There's a scuffle right now as Drake May took a late hit there on the sideline. It looked like it was going to be a holding call against New England, and then now we have this extra penalty thanks to the late hit out of bounds on the Bucs, which I couldn't really tell from the angle because it's on the far side of the field. But here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, so I was just completely wrong, and I guess the commentators as well were wrong. So it was defensive holding on the Buccaneers right there. pretty much takes Hunter Henry out of the play with a hold. Oh, wait. Yeah, never mind. Okay, I just didn't get a good view of it. So Drake May was in bounds when this Smith hit happened. It's a big hit on the sideline. Drake May's in bounds, though. So that's a legal hit. Great hit. 10 out of 10 times. Smith laid him with the shoulder up, big hit. And that's just, you can do that. He was in bounds. He was in bounds, so. So that's what they did. They were probably thinking about that being a 15-yard penalty, but it was not. And now New England has a first down and goal at the 3-yard line. They don't have Henderson in the game right now. It's their other running back who's going to take it up the middle. I have no idea who this guy is. He's going to be stuffed on first and goal, though. Tampa Bay has done well in these short yard situations today. That running back is that Johnson? Jones? Johnson. Who the heck is Johnson, bro? Not going to lie, I don't know who that is. If you are listening, though, be sure to click the subscribe button. Second down and goal. Can the Buccaneers defense force a goal line stand and give Baker Mayfield a chance to win this, or at least tie this football game? Second and goal. Johnson remains the running back. What will New England do? Drake May has it at about the 2.5-yard line. Will they go back to Johnson here? No. May's going to look. May has time, rolling out right, and he'll just throw this one in to the seats. Third and goal. Great defense by Tampa Bay. They're one play away from a stop. But once again, earlier today was this type of situation. It was about it was fourth and goal from around the 2-yard line right before half, and Drake May delivered a great throw to Stephon Diggs. Do the Patriots go with that type of play again? Do they get Diggs a one-on-one? And do they say, Drake May, make a throw, get it to your number one receiver? We'll see. We'll see. Henderson is back in the game for third and goal. Buccaneers have a lot of guys up front there. Third and goal. May. Pump fakes. Looking. May. Nowhere to go with it. Just going to throw the end zone. Oh, that's the one thing you couldn't do. Intercepted by Tampa Bay. Oh, no. It was Smith who intercepted. And if you're Drake May, there was one thing you couldn't do, and he just made a costly mistake. Oh, man. Nothing open early, and then Drake May right here just tries to force this football, but a great pick by Smith. I got to give it to Smith. That's an amazing pick right there. Leaping in front, fingertips on it. He got off of Hunter Henry and made a great read there. I got to give it to him on that one. But Drake May, man, you're at the 3-yard line. You got to just... You cannot throw an interception in that situation right there. You got to just, if nothing's open, you don't force it. That was not a good throw by Drake May. Not a good decision at all. So now the Buccaneers have another opportunity. Mayfield at the 20. Goes to White. White gets a couple blocks, and he gets to the 5-yard gain or so. Second down coming up. Tyke Smith had the interception. Second down and 5 from the 25. Mayfield. Can he make something happen? Empty. Patriots blitz. And he finds White out of the backfield. He's going to fight. Get the first down for the Buccaneers. Clock's going to run, but they are moving. Oh my goodness, Josh Allen. How in the world does 3rd and 5 end up 4th and 16? Unnecessary roughness on a... Wow, that's pretty bad, actually. Devon Achane pretty much ended that game right there with that touchdown run. That is incredible. First and 10. Mayfield, well protected. Gonna throw the check down back to White. He is taken down by Gibbons at about the line of scrimmage. And they're not hitting home runs today at all, actually. Second and 9, 3 minutes to play. Mayfield, what does he have here? Steps up, throws over the middle. He's got Cade Otton. Second down and 9. Now first and 10 around midfield. Baker's on the move. First and 10. Otton in motion. They go to Tucker. And Tucker breaks free. Sean Tucker across the 35. First and 10, Tampa Bay. $18-yard run for Tucker, longest of the day. First and 10, Tampa Bay needs a touchdown. Can Mayfield deliver? Pressure comes. It's picked up. Baker over the middle, incomplete. Wanted Johnson, second and 10. Oh, that was a good throw. Johnson had to gotta bring that one in, man. Second and 10. 5-man pressure, and Mayfield hits another completion to Otton. He has just been a reception machine today. This guy, I mean, I should have picked him up, bro. I should have picked up Otton if I knew he was going to put up this many freaking points. Well, Josh Allen threw a touchdown, so that makes things, I guess, a little more interesting. There we go, Josh. Jordan Addison, there we go. 2-minute warning here. Dang, Dart might be concussed, bro. That's not good. Third and 3. Tampa Bay in a big spot here. Mayfield, left side. Oh my goodness, nearly intercepted. Hospital pass in there to Otten. Man, that was dangerous. Fourth and 3. Biggest play of the game. They send pressure. Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be sacked. A minute 47 to go, and the Buccaneers turn it over. Goodness, I can't talk. They still have 3 timeouts, but Baker and them were driving. They send a heavy pressure inside. They get through, and then Baker just has no chance. Wow. So Baker actually managed to get that ball out to what's his name? To A-Chain. Or not to A-Chain. I'm looking at A-Chain stats. To White there. So that's actually gonna be ruled a completion. Oh my gosh, A-Chain just scored again. Henderson gets about a yard there. A-Chain, oh my gosh. 170 yards on the day for Devon A-Chain, bro. Bills are going to go down. Buffalo got beat today. Second down and 9 after Henderson got stuffed. May. Now a toss out to Henderson. And Henderson stays on his feet. Oh my goodness. Trevion Henderson. He is gone. Henderson ends the game. Unbelievable. Trevion Henderson's got to be the starter from here on out. I mean, what? He's got to be. That's insane, bro. And he looked at the coaching staff in the middle of the play. What a game for Travion Henderson. 350 plus yard touchdowns today for New England. Wow. That is insane, man. I cannot believe that he just did that, bro. What a day for him. You get the ball to that guy in space, and he's going to make things happen. Oh my, the Giants, what happened? The Giants might choke this one. They punted. Dart out, makes sense. Mayfield going to check this down to White here. He makes a couple guys miss. They're down 12. They got to play with some urgency. They had 2 timeouts still, so they were able to get a really quick touchdown. Things would get interesting. Mayfield launching it deep down the field. Another completion. It's like Buka who gets it to the 30. Vikings scored. How? Please tell me, Jordan Addison? First and 10. Mayfield. Right side and incomplete. Did DJ Moore get a pass completion or no? Luther Burden. Huh. It's unbelievable. What a day, though, for Travion Henderson. Mayfield overthrows Igbuka. 3rd and 10 coming up. Third and 10. Mayfield outside. Pass complete to Shepard. First and 10 for Tampa Bay. What a day for Henderson. 147 yards on 14 carries. A couple huge home run runs. Man, That is just a special performance. 1st and 10. Mayfield over the middle. White, no, Johnson. Tez Johnson makes the man miss. He goes down, and Tampa Bay will have to use their timeout. So they're officially in miracle territory where it would take an onside kick after the touchdowns they've used. I've not been doing a good job updating the timeouts, but I'm about to do that. Tampa Bay has used all their timeouts. So, yeah, they're not in a great position. But Travion Henderson gets the game ball today for sure. New England would not have won without him. If you are listening, be sure to click the subscribe button. He's got to be the starter when he comes back. Second and 1. Mayfield throws to the end zone. Oh, what a throw. Touchdown. Tez Johnson. And so 28-23, it'll come down to an onside kick as long as they got to make the PAT first, but it'll come down to an onside kick for Tampa Bay with 33 seconds left. That was a great throw by Baker for that touchdown to Tez, even if it was in garbage time. PAT from McLaughlin to make it a 5-point game is good, and Tampa Bay now will go for the onside kick. Bills officially fall to Miami. They're now 6-3 on the season. That's insane. Bears take the lead. How'd they do that? Who scored it? DJ Moore? Ha, not a chance. Did he even get a target today, bro? Caleb Williams run. DJ Moore had 4 targets and just did not catch the football today. Unbelievable. Onside kick. Great bounce. What a recovery by Diggs. He got knocked out at the end of the play, though. Hopefully Diggs is all right because he just took a big shot. That was a great third bounce there. And that's it. The New England Patriots defeat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and are officially in contention. They are officially a legit contender, man. I mean, I think they've been legit, but man, today really seals it for them. They are officially a legit contender in this league once again. Man, what a wow. That was an impressive victory out there today. To go out and beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on their home turf. That's a big time win. If you are listening, by the way, be sure to click the subscribe button. That's a big time win right there. And so if you are listening again, be sure to click the subscribe button. Um, and yeah, good win for them. So I hope you guys all have a great day. What a win today for the New England Patriots. If you guys are listening, be sure to click the subscribe button. What a freaking win for them today, though. I'll just talk a little bit about this before I head out for the day. Great win. Really good performance overall from Drake May. He played pretty well. The storyline of the day is going to be Trayvon Henderson, though. I mean, 2 long touchdown runs. Those were the keys of this game. And the New England defense did a great job keeping Baker Mayfield and that Buccaneers offense in check. They didn't let Rashad White get anything going. Emeka Egbuka did his thing, had his yards, but overall after that first drive, they pretty much kept him in check for the most part. And then, again, the Bucs' main thing was they'd throw checkdowns to Cade Otton, and then again, Tez Johnson would make a catch here and there. But overall, it was a great defensive day from New England. Their offense made 3 big plays to win, plus an amazing touchdown throw from Drake May before the end of the first half. They're a great catch by Stephon Diggs as well. That's pretty much what won the game. So, Patriots now, after today, sit in the driver's seat in the AFC East. And again, with Buffalo's loss to Miami, things just don't get much easier. And coming into today, a lot of Buffalo fans, I bet, were thinking, oh, we can probably get a game in on New England now and get right back in, maybe even take the division lead today. We play Miami, they play Tampa Bay. I mean, shoot, should get a good win here. But turns out, didn't work out that way whatsoever. It actually went the opposite. Patriots went on and got a statement road win in Tampa Bay. Meanwhile, the Bills went and got destroyed in Miami. So, shocking stuff. I definitely did not expect that. When I looked at this slate of games, I was like, Buffalo, Miami. Buffalo will go out there, drop like 50 points. Josh Allen will have an amazing day. And they'll dominate Miami, who was really just trying to give away all their good players at the deadline. But the Dolphins showed something today. They showed resilience, and yeah, unfortunately for them, they hurt their draft pick. Saints also beating Carolina. That actually does a big solid to the Buccaneers, who lost today, but they still maintain that division lead over the Panthers, who, again, New Orleans beat today, which was really surprising. Definitely didn't expect that either, but hey, Nola went out there and got the dub in Carolina, which is really funny. So there you have it, man. That's just the type of day it is. That's just the type of day it was for the NFL today. Some wild games, some wild scores today. Cardinals and Seahawks are actually starting right now. It looks like Baltimore and Minnesota is going to come down to the wire, though, which is a really interesting game. But the Bears made the comeback. They were struggling today. Russell Wilson came in and couldn't get the job done, and the Bears maintain their position in the NFC as they went to New York and got a big win today. They were able to come up with a win. Jackson Dart getting injured, probably concussed. Pretty significant stuff there. Hopefully he's all right. But big comeback for them. So hope you guys all have a great day, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Subscribe if you enjoyed the stream. Catch y'all soon. Thanks for watching. Congrats to New England and Drake May. Great win today. And Henderson. Please start Henderson going forward, man. Please. Help my fantasy team. It would help your offense, Mike Vrabel and Josh McDaniels. I don't know why you don't start the guy. He is clearly the best running back on your team. Dude's got the juice. I digress. Have a good one, y'all. Have a great rest of your Sunday.